Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Shantae and the Pirate Curse. Let's continue. So, we are going through, which island's Tanline Island? We now have this run ability, which I think pretty much eliminates the need to go through a lot of these levels. In fact, it seems very much like a lot of this area is specifically designed to help you fix and solve issues of having to be redundant. So we're in a room with a treasure chest. We got the enchanted blade. That's what we came here for. We can't go any further that way, so I'm gonna run this way. And this seems like the place to get pike balls. Okay. And see, that's still marked. So, either you take it for the idea that I should go further in this direction and see if there's anything else, or we should just run. See, there's a decent chance that there actually isn't anything here. Interesting, I guess you can mess with that. Alright. But then there is also a decent chance that there's all kinds of things in here. You have just this whole color-coded puzzle. So, what I have to think about here is there possibly something in this palace that I missed? Or is it simply a case of there just being something that there was something at some point in each of the white rooms? See, I'm not sure if they're supposed to be indicators of point of interest or something else. And certainly I could jump all around this level, but I don't think I should. Not yet. I think what I should do is probably run to the Den of Evil, which probably has like, probably, if there is any collectible, it is in the Den of Evil. So let's see how this run works for you. Not sure it's really worth it to... Yeah, it's probably not worth your time to find these little secret places, but this is different. I don't think we had this before. Nope, this is a whole new area. It's a decent enough of these guys to cause problems. Now, that definitely looks like something that could be breakable, but I don't know how you would get up there without an upward attack. Which maybe there is a point where you get an upward attack. Alright. So you have to kill the creature. Then you have to come over here, then activate that, and then you can come attack this guy and get another one of these Tinkerbats, which I'm still not sure the Tinkerbats are actually getting transformed by dark magic, and they weren't actually just getting turned back into their normal form. Okay. So that got me somewhere. Let's go and check further this direction. We'll use a pirate flare to get back. Alright. Interesting that they replaced it with a rat there instead of a archery character, but they respawned a new character there. Interesting. Come on. We still don't have an upgraded damage on the gun. The damage is just not balanced. Like, what can one say? It really is just not well balanced. There's nothing here. Yeah, and I just don't know why they didn't give it a second pass. For as much as there is visual polish on the characters, Shantae in particular, and for as much as they are writing a decent story, I don't know why they didn't come back and say, hey, let's make the gun do 3 damage instead of 1, or let's reduce the amount of health each character has. I think in general just removing the amount of health each character has is the right move, because even when you are doing the hair attack, you're not doing a massive amount of damage. Alright. And nothing secret there. Meat chunk. Like, far too often you end up in this scenario where you're crouching down and just attacking something. So apparently I need to shoot the rat. There we go. Shoot the rat. Jump here. Get to this point. Land here. Well, geez, how did I cross this before? Alright, well, I'm about to die, so we should use a potion. Seems like you can get here and then do this and do that. And I guess maybe that was the trick, is to use your ability to hit the ground lower. Might have been the idea. Of course, the problem here is we now know there's collectibles. All kinds of collectibles. Let's look in this room. Make sure we can get out of here. This is another room where we could easily break things. Or break everything. And you can get back through the middle section so you're still safe there. So yeah, breaking everything in the middle room. It says over here there's something. There's not enough room to get a running go. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. No, because if you fall down or jump, you don't hit the wall. Which, then only, I guess, if everything was reset, that might make sense. Then I just have to run this direction towards the wall and fall over to the edge. And see, yeah, I guess you're kind of just left with a choice here. Do you think there's something more in this dungeon, and are you gonna just run through the entirety of the dungeon, or do you think you've seen everything there's to see and this is just a waste of time? We haven't seen those guys in a while. Nope, nothing there. And I imagine that's how this is going to go for a lot of things, as it is just going to be, I'm going to go back to an area and find there's absolutely nothing new or different that could have even been found. See, I don't think. Not like free the person. Alright. The real thing here would have been down to, was there a breakable brick in this section? Because if all of it is just a bunch of downward thrusting bricks, we probably could have gotten everything there. Here, see this, do this. I didn't realize which puzzle this was, and that's nothing. There's nothing here. This is just another place. Is there an easy way to even escape a temple? Because that's where this really would have helped, is if I could have a pirate flare that would let me leave a temple. And that's where we got the downward attack. Just wasting a lot of time trying to be thorough, with the possibility of there still being very easily a thing that I missed. But I'm not really seeing any indication of that. And even though some of the doorway reset, not the whole thing reset. Right. And I think this is straight up just the other direction we could have entered on. So let's go down here. What this might be a nice little experiment with is simply, is there a way to repeat boss battles? I kind of feel like there should be like a boss rush or something from the main menu. Although I didn't see anything like that in the previous game. Of course, there could have been a lot of reasons why I wouldn't have seen that. If it does exist, might be that you have to like play 100% of the game first. Nope. That doesn't look like there's anything. It's not really worth my time to try and hit all these things. Once again, I'm wasting a lot of life. And that was a cheap shot because I couldn't have avoided it even if I had tried. Alright, there we go. So we saw one of these that didn't have these blocks, so they were obviously just, you had to run through it using the speeding ability. But I don't think you're gonna make it all the way through this. This is a really long sequence. I don't think I've saved in a very long time, so I need to make sure next time I see a save spot I should just save. I'm hoping that there's a fast travel exit on the side of this. Flares can't be used here. Flares can't be used here. Darn it. So there's quite a journey then now to get back. Well, this was a waste of time, and it has taught me to not go through the dungeons or anything. I probably could have just used the pirate flare after I got the ancient sword, seeing that I had already collected everything else, and then made a quick trip back to Scuttletown. It does certainly beg a question here as to why there isn't a fast travel. Like, if you think about it, why not have something like that? There's no way back. There's no way up. There's no attack at all or anything that can get you high enough. You would need some kind of secret way to get back up, and because the bricks reset, let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. Let's see if that gets us there. Here's the problem. There's no way up.
Pike ball!
And the pike ball doesn't break the things. So, do I have to kill myself completely here? Like, there's no little secret area. They just never planned for you to actually come back this way. Let's see. I can, like, hit this, hit this. Oh wait, maybe I can do this and hit that. Wow, this is quite the puzzle. Alright. So I was a little premature in saying there was no way up. There's just an insane way up. Alright. Okay. This feels like this should be an achievement, frankly. Okay, get back up to that point. And that gets his here. And then have to open up this. Get up here. Let's see. What's our next step? Okay. Well, I'll be darned. There actually is a way up. That is a nightmare though. And that did not give me any achievement. Even though that felt like that should be an extra trick. Let's get out of here. Well, that was a waste of time. And we're doing more and more of that. Pirate
flare activated.
Yeah, there would have been no problem to have a pirate flare just at the boss door after you've defeated the boss. We did get everything, that's nice. Which then kind of means we probably could go back and get that too. The one heart upgrade. But yeah, all they would have had to do is have the B button enabled so that you would see a pirate flare permanently on the ground. You press it, it sends you back to the beginning of the dock. Now there's no direct fast travel, but this will get you there fairly fast.
Take that.
It's still several seconds though. And then it's only at this point when you jump does it jump out of the point. Alright, let's turn him into He-Man. Is that the enchanted blade? No. Looks just like it. Yes. Here you go. You gave blade. My blade. Now that I have it, I'd better make myself scarce. I'm pretty sure my good friend Branson is about to make a sudden appearance. Oh gosh. Shh. He's gonna say the words. Hey guys, we should go get matching purses. No reason they should just be just for ladies anymore. Am I right? Hey fellas, don't leave. Fellas, come back. And those are the magic words that turn him into Branson. And he's in a little bikini bottom and very He-Man-esque, drawn a little bit even sillier. It's Branson. Shout your battle cry. I gained the advantage. I didn't think they were going to actually do a zoomed in animation on him. But yeah, even in the zoomed in animation, he has more of a furry bottom, where it looks like it is a super tight, more rubbery bottom in the miniature version. Now then, only a trio of others are privy to my deception. The bald enchantress, man with guns, and the hob mage. And now me, 4. Right, 4. Together we protect Castle Boneface, from the uncouth legions of the Grim Reaper's ghost. Ah, your adventures sound kinda cooler than mine. I wasn't a huge fan of He-Man. In fact, I'm not sure I've watched even a single cartoon of it. But yeah, this clearly is just a He-Man reference, which I don't really get it there, because He-Man's creator, I think, was pretty gay, and it was kind of obvious that it was drawn from that gay perspective, and thus why He-Man is so muscly. And I'm about to quote a Seinfeld reference, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't get why the artist of this game, who has clearly a lewd gaze on all of the females and puts them in scanty clad bikini outfits, would go with the He-Man element, unless he's just trying to balance things out and he doesn't really know how to do that more naturally, or if this was an addition by someone else. Or, yeah, because, yeah, I don't get it. I definitely don't get it. If they wanted to put all the guys in scantily clad outfits, they could have done that with Bolo, they could have done it with Uncle Mimic, they could have done it with several other characters. And they are, and I'm an excellent role model, not only on account of my bad temper and outlandish... Oh, I'm not on account of my bad temper and outlandish outfit. This is almost a direct criticism of the Shantae game series. Just remember, kid, it's not what's on the outside, like skin and hair. It's what's on the inside that counts. A kind heart and blood in your guts. That's what makes your whole body go round. Thanks, that means a lot, Brandon. Who's Brandon? Knock it off. You're the same guy, just with a jazzy halter top. Is that a halter top? Okay, show's over. Get going. And remember, tell the truth and be true to yourself. He's not doing either one of that. Oh, sweet. We saw it. Yeah, the Grim Reaper's ghost will pay good money for this information. Oh, they're gonna betray him. Let's head back to the ammo baron before he notices we're missing. See ya, girlfriend. What, the girls from Saliva Island? You work for the ammo baron? They do now. I have no idea how to change back. Alright, let's look at our map. Let's see if there was something more. I don't know what it would be. I think we're gonna go... we're gonna have to come back to that area later. Yeah, it's funny, jumping here doesn't break your run, but jumping other places does. Perhaps that's because you have to land pretty far. Okay. So did they come back? Yeah, the girls are over here, but I also have to return the spirit. Still need the targeting module and that good for nothing barcoded Joe. So. See, we're looking for Bolo still. And let's go in here. I think we can upgrade this. Same dialogue the whole time. I don't have enough heart containers. Don't have enough squids. So what did I really accomplish there? Yeah, we're looking for Brandon. I don't know where he would be. Super monster modes. That's what he wants. So they're both telling me to look for Brandon. I don't think I can. So he's probably in this next island. So here we go. We probably need to trigger something here to go back to Scuttletown to trigger something there. I probably got a little distracted. This is it. Frostbite Island. End of the line. Oh my gosh, it's freezing. They've only used this image twice. They're underusing it. I'll take the burning sand and lava any day over this. We'll find the fifth and final den of evil here. If you can enjoy the source of his power one last time, the pirate master is finished. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Interesting, it said let's go instead of red to go. Alright. I was gonna try and run, but you apparently slide down. Those guys don't take a ton of health, but take a ton of damage. So this feels like this is going to be an experiment on sliding, I guess. You can walk on everything. So if it's flat, you're not going to just slide left and right. Ammo Baron is here too. What's he doing way out here? Guess I'll just listen in. Blah blah, won't tolerate any more of your delays. Calm yourself, Baron. The weapon will be ready to fire, I promise you. But you can't rush Art. Art? We're talking about a device that, kablamo, turns villages into slag heaps. Shh, you worry too much. The weapon will function, I designed it myself. The palace will fall, and when it does, you'll have complete control over all Sequin Land. Sequin Land, ha. I won't stop there. The entire world will be my garage. Lock, load, shoot decor, bourgeois. Yes, yes. Why don't you return to Scuttletown where it's nice and cozy? I'll have the device sent to you the moment it's ready. You're stalling again, Techno Baron. Relax, my assistant has everything under control. Grumble, grumble. The module had better come soon. And he just walks past Shantae. You there, peasant. Oops. Run ahead and check on my assistant. See what's taking him so long with that targeting module. Rough him up if you have to. He's in my new floating factory, Propeller Town. So that's probably Bolo. It would be funny if Bolo turned into a boss.
Total restoration.
Oops. That was a waste. But it doesn't matter. I don't know if Bolo actually would make a good enemy, per se. Though he may just be too incompetent at it, even that. Feels like this whole area might thaw out at some point. Otherwise it's just gonna be kind of full of slides and kind of nothing else. There we go. So what was to the left in that section? It seems to me like there's in this area quite a collection of hidden things. Can we run this way? No, it's in the previous scene. There was a whole second tier. Still feel like I should be one-hit killing these characters. Not 2-hit killing them. Jeez. Going through potions like crazy. I feel like you should be able to have been way more over-leveled with either attack or health or both, if you want to. There's kind of not an advantage to getting extra health by my standards. Maybe the Shantae series is trying to target more expert style platformers, and so perhaps by their standards they do think that having 7 hearts at this point is kind of cheating. I think we'll get all of these fairly easy, but there is still one in Scuttletown, and I think the Ammo Baron probably is going to succeed at destroying the palace, and that's going to reveal some new dungeon. But I feel like there's another island too, so I'm not really sure where we are in the whole level of stuff. Whether this is really the last Den of Evil, or if we end up going to another place, another island, and then... Right. Is there any way to get up there? No. And the second you hit that, you fall. So you could go back this far, and that's not good enough. So what am I missing? And so when you slide, you can't run down the hill either. Alright. So, best case scenario, I can guess, is we have to find another place where we can run. Some longer stretch. So, like that slowed me down so much though, that I didn't even have a speed boost when I did that. Is there something secret? I think you can make it without resetting if you do this. That is once again one of those platforming sections that is just does not feel well polished. Doesn't feel like that was the way you should have done that. There are frankly just too many sections like that where you could easily see somebody getting frustrated by a difficulty spike in maneuvering Shantae and just rage quitting. Can't go to the right. Good to know. And then chose the wrong one. These sound effects, by the way, sound quite a lot like the climbing sound effects in Donkey Kong Jr. I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if Nintendo did like license them out some of these sound effects, or I don't know, maybe even if the sound effects were kind of public domain at this point. So we're climbing up to Propeller Town, and then immediately falling to our doom. Okay. Now, is this going to be a dungeon, or is this going to be more of a town? Because we've seen towns that kind of were half more dungeon. Alright, well, the little spinning propeller parts I don't think matter. Can this guy attack me? Nobody can hit me. So this would probably be a perfect time to be given an ability to shoot and do real damage. See, this may just bring us somewhere we don't want to go. This is a much bigger map. I feel like some of these actually don't get used, or they kind of put you in these circles. Interesting. Let's see if this end takes us somewhere different. Nope, that's a fault. Let's see. This could get very frustrating. And we can see there's a heart. So I'm trying to go the direction I think would lead me towards the heart. Oh man. Is there anything else besides a heart here? Okay. Let's just follow this down this direction and see what that will do for us. It'll just have us fall to our death. Okay, good to know. So what I'm looking for is either something that sends us way up or way down. See, we are here, and what it looks like is over there, there's nothing. So, am I wasting my time? kind of feels like if there was going to be a solution here, the solution would be fairly obvious. Or it would be told to us. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that that was as far as we could go in that direction. And we are just, I guess, in a sky dungeon. Alright. Well, that's not gonna work. Yeah, well, then let's do this. Let's go this way. These guys are gonna screw with me. So it's up, then down, then jump, then it's up. Nope. Up, then down. I hope there's not too much of this. Down, then up. Over, and at that point it would be a checkpoint. And we just worked our way through that, which I think you had to. We're not really in a bad position for the game to start running into scenarios where maybe somebody would rage quit or not actually finish the whole game, because if you really did make it this far, you would have still seen a significant amount of the game. It's mostly, I'd say, my complaints are about so many of these areas being fairly easy or very easy, and then all of a sudden they kind of stop being easy. Right. And really just a little bit of checkpointing would probably go a long way in a game like this. Okay. So we gotta thread the needle. We gotta do it fairly well. Now I have to jump this way. These characters drop way too much garbage, particularly considering how none of it actually hurts you. It seems almost like an experiment on just how many particles could you really have on the screen at one time. Right. So we're gonna run and jump. And then we made it this far, and then that lets us get all this way. Run, jump. And can we make it this far? Yes, we can, but I also think we could fall down that way. So that's something to keep in mind. See, and this feels like it's moving a little bit slower, intentionally, to make that easier. And they are just giving you a lot of save spots. I'm a little surprised that you fall to your death here. But okay. And we may have hit a point where we've seen enough of this. I don't know if we need a lot more. Because they're not doing anything really new. They're just adding the extra danger of it being in the air. Well, I guess we'll see if we're supposed to go down or up. So I guess we're supposed to go down. Yep, and it's Bolo. No surprise. You're working for the Techno Baron? Sure, why not? I've got glasses. He said I look super smart and he made me his assistant. So he gave him the X-ray glasses and that put him in this predicament. Someone finally appreciates me. I feel like I'm on top of the world. Well, yeah, we're 1,000 feet in the air. Look, I don't want to mess up on my first day. I just put the final touches on this doohickey. It's supposed to go to Ammo Baron back in Scuttletown. Techno Baron says it's super important. What's it do? I don't know. So what? You're my friend. You've always have been. I can count on you, right? Here, take it. You got the targeting module. So you're gonna end up delivering your own destruction. You'll take that device to Ammo Baron in Scuttletown, right? Okay. Well, we missed something over here. Okay, and I am not sure how we actually are supposed to get up there. Oh my goodness, it's crazier than it seems. From this point, I have to do that on all of them. And I've got to get it timed perfectly, and by bouncing on them at that point, I think it's a bounce then up then that actually, so it's even more complicated than just bouncing. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Yeah, probably is helpful just to take this. Let's see, it's probably not worth it to not use a potion. Is there a way I can encourage 3 of them? I can't believe I actually got that. That's fairly amazing. Like, just doing that part alone, I feel like I deserve. This is gonna be even worse, because I'm gonna have to do something like this. It's like a huge area. I was expecting there just to be a squid or something here. Wasn't expecting to run into things. So where's the secret? There has to be some kind of secret somewhere here. It would be just too crazy for there to be none. Maybe that was just a secret. Maybe it was just a situational, you have to get this way. I really do feel like I'm gonna need a radar for some of these. I could probably look at a walkthrough, but I feel like by a 3DS era game like this, the Tinkerback collectibles at minimum should be available for viewing. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump all the way to the edge. See, that's all the way up. This might be a good place to grind for pike balls, or super pike balls. Alright. So I think I have to run fast on this. So we'll run this way. And then we need to jump fairly quickly. Come on, come on. Actually, you can just do it through the treadmill, since the treadmill walks you backwards. There's nothing up here? Sure seems like there would be something up here, but I don't know how you'd get up there. Like here you have a Mario style plumbing pipe, and yet I don't know how that would in any way in this game shoot you up. And this just brings us to an area. And we crashed into that. It doesn't look like there's anything else. If we run this way, we are going down this way. We'll just stay in the middle and see, that took us one area where we've already been, and we jumped to this area where we've already been. There is another area though. It's clearly obvious that there's another area. So I don't know, some potential new ability, I guess. We'll just take this way down. Absolutely nothing here. Okay. Well, I guess I'm willing to write that off as just... I guess we're just done with this area for the moment. I guess the question would have been, could we have used the pirate flare, or do we have to exit this whole section first? I think we probably have to exit the whole section.
Pirate flare activated.
And that just freezes everything else, so here we go. So where does that leave us? We have 2 out of the 3 Tinker Bats. There's a ton of health up squids. There is another island, and so the palace itself is either going to be a sub dungeon that we do first, or it's going to be the last dungeon. And let's see, Mudbog Island still has 1 Tinker Bat and 3 squids. We apparently have no reason to go back there. We probably could find whatever the one in Spiderweb Island is. It could be anywhere though. It could be in the Den of Evil or not. So I really just wish the map would make more sense. How many squids do we have? Not enough. Once again, we'll just top up our inventory. And let's talk to this guy and give him the targeting module. Sure, yoink. I'll grab it faster next time. Do it again. That did give me an achievement for doing it again. Targeting module has arrived. This is awesome, pal. Good work, citizen. So then the next question would be, how do we turn this guy back? Have you seen Bolo? I could use his help making gravel. See, because we have that lost soul, and the lost soul doesn't fully make sense still. But I guess the idea is that we're going to have to make that entire journey once again, very repetitively. Shantae. Yeah, they're saying just go to Bolo. Just go find Bolo, and we know where he is. So... let's see. So, let's see, what does Lost Soul say? Who can speak to the undead? A soul that has lost its way. Who can speak to the undead? You know what? I think we need to go back to Spiderweb Island. This is going to... this is going to be a longer episode, but I think it might be worth it, because either this lost soul is for, let's see, it'd be so nice also if the menu actually told you that there was one more squid somewhere around here. So we kind of know there's one squid, and it's not like even a dungeon. Look who's back. So what's this I hear about you and Risky Boots? What? Uh-huh. You're all high and mighty when it comes to us, but I suppose you can team up with her and all's fine and dandy. You got the wrong idea. I'm just trying to help everyone I care about. Fancy that. So what brings you all the way out here anyway? This is different dialogue. Oh, I found a place, the Village of Lost Souls. You don't need to say nothing more. I know all about it. About what? My night job. Something I'm working on. None of your biz, sister. Sis. Aw. Anyway, I found this there. You gave Lost Soul. How cute. It's a wandering soul. It must have been separated from its body and can't find its way home. Whose soul is it? Only one way to find out. You just need to trigger the right memories. Maybe this fellow committed some foul deed in his life, something he'd never forget. Or true love, something he or she will remember for all time. Or something embarrassing. See, yeah, and this is the Lost Soul we saw in the Village of Lost Soul, I think is Roddy Tops. Like maybe he did diaper commercials as a child, and he still wears them because he misses being in the spotlight. Voice, you're wrong. Who said that? Comfort and convenience ain't no crime. Whoa, it's Barracuda Joe. See, that wasn't so hard. Here, take his spirit back to him, and he'll be up in about no time. Well, assuming you kept the body. If not, I've got a few spares lying around. We got the spirit of Joe, and that was another achievement. Well, I can't believe it. It's not a big deal. Listen, Roddy, I met someone in the Village of Lost Souls. And to see the brother is staring at her. She explained some things to me, and, well, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be your friend. Really? Through thick and thin, no matter what. Big brother. Think she means it, sis. Don't mess it up this time. Can we have her for dinner? That's the kind of garbage I'm talking about. Oh, a death mask. Hey, I could use that. I'll trade you this pirate flare. Gave death mask. You got pirate flare. Watch your back. I don't trust that pirate gal. So did we get a different pirate flare, or did he literally just give me a single pirate flare for the death mask? Good luck returning that soul. So he just took the death mask for kind of no reason. Like, that's a bad trade. It's a real bad trade. Okay, I think I've probably already made it. Over here. I already made it over here. So it's gotta be in this dungeon. Somewhere in this dungeon, there's gotta be a collectible I missed. Hey, I noticed the mouse cursor is here. Can we double click on anything or drag and drop? Nope. The mouse cursor just shows up in the menu. So this is a different dungeon, and unless these are, this item is hidden fairly close to this front part, which I kind of feel like it should be. If they were gonna hide a squid, making me run through the entire dungeon doesn't seem like a necessary addition to the challenge. We gotta look downward too to make sure that we don't have something we need to hit. Let's see. Let's go this way. Go over here. I think I kind of know where it is too. Good. That puts us in a good position. I think it is up here and then to the left in this room. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go around here. At least that's what I'm choosing to do. It probably was a different way to go about this. Then that one, and then that one. This one. Okay. So if I'm supposed to get this thing, how? That's the question. I'm gonna take a checkpoint. I'm gonna go ahead and go further up here because I think I can come back in from this side a little bit easier. So let's see if a speed run. Interesting. Let's try again. No. Interesting. When you go to the right, you have enough time. When you go to the left, you don't have enough time. Because there's a wall in front of you. Interesting. See if there's one more angle up here. Well, I'm still a little bemused. Either we have yet another ability, or there's something to that squid. And it doesn't make a lot of sense to give up on the squid. So I think what I'll do is I'll cheat just a little bit here. And because like I still don't have a way of getting into that area and becoming smaller, and I just thought I'd get that eventually. Interesting. Let's squirt you back out that way. Is there perhaps a secret trick here? More than what it seems. And you hit that, and you hit that. And yeah, if a wall was gonna knock anything loose, that would have done it. Okay. Well, we know where that is. That squid is. We know that we're going to take the spirit of Barracuda Joe back to Scuttletown. We know that that's going to then move the story forward somewhat. We know that it is somewhat feasible we could get 9 of almost everything, but unless we found a place where we can farm super pike balls and go get a bubble shield, or just get really lucky and get 1 more meat chunk, get 3 more bento boxes and 3 more lobster tails and 8 more super monster milks and 2 more monster milks, it doesn't seem like we would get all of everything else. Still feel like there's a lot of squid, and I still feel like collecting magic should have been a thing that would have increased our health or our damage at this point, but it hasn't. But yeah, I'm gonna look up how to get the squid, and I'll show you either in the next recording or do it off screen if it is incredibly frustrating. That's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. And if you want to support me further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.